Yo, what's up? It's your brother. And hopefully your friend, Big Hill. Rock Quasi in the building. Check this out, man. I want to share something with y'all. About some information. I want to share this. It's out this book right here. Y'all know me. I'm always coming from literature or something. Information, right? Knowledge is power. Drugs masquerading as foods. Okay, and the reason I'm sharing this, man, I remember I was listening to a dude named Nathaniel Jordan. He called himself the Minister of Wellness. You know, it's a brother who I caught on YouTube, man. He back then he had a Christian type vibe. Now he done went Israel. So, you know, I had to let him go because he putting too much religiosity into his teachings for me. But he made a statement, you know what I'm saying? And then the dude that he was learning from was this guy, Dr. Joel Furman. You know, white guy, a doctor. You know, he kept mentioning him in his videos, right? And I was like, okay, so that's who you got your information from. So I went and bought one of his books, you know, Eat for Health. Real interesting book. I'm learning a lot out of this book. But anyway, dude said, man, that he called people insane food zombies, right? And he was talking about food addiction. And food addiction, man, is just as valid and just as bad as any other addiction. You know what I'm saying? It's a real thing. People don't really believe they can be addicted to foods. If you don't believe you're addicted to food, take something you like to eat and then stop eating it, and you'll see. You know, put them goddamn cookies down like me, them donuts and shit. This is an addiction, sugar. But he made a statement. He said that food addiction is just as bad as being addicted to heroin or cocaine. And I disagreed with him, right? I was like, nah, bro, I'm a recovering drug addict, man. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't even compare food to heroin. But you know, I told my old lady that, my woman that, and she was like, yeah, nah, man, you know, she said, you know, try to get some of these old folks to get off that pig. Try to talk to some baby boomer generation, our elders. I'm in my 50s, so no generation before me, or even my generation. Try to get some of these old folks off that goddamn pig, and you'll see what food addiction is. So that's what what I'm gonna read to you is about. Food addiction. And what it says, yes, you too are an addict, a drug food addict. Yes, you, dear American, African people, and any people who eat in America, including health food eaters, are all drug addicts unknowingly. Slowly and presently killing ourselves with the meals of drugs we eat daily, deceived into thinking these drugs are food. They are not food. They are drugs masquerading as food. If the disastrous effects of such drug foods were to occur shortly after we ate them, we will see them for what they are, killer drugs. Then it might be easy to cut them out of our diet. I wouldn't say so, man, because habits die hard. It ain't really just easy to get off something you're addicted to. You have to put in some spiritual work you have to put in. Just a little sidebar. Speaking from experience, right? It says, then it might be easy to cut them out of our diet, but since they kill us slowly, we fail to suspect the true nature of these insidious culprits. And he put in parentheses, culprits. As a result, we suffer their cumulative damages effects over time and reap a harvest of pain, low energy, fatigue, depression, mental problems, sickness, disease, and ultimately death. Ignorance may be bliss, but only until the effects of this debilitating diet, and he put DIE/T, catch up with us. So right there, he just named a few things, man, that this food do to us. And he said if these things were to happen after we eat the food, then we'll see it. But since they happen slowly over time, we don't know, we can't make the connection between our bad health and the foods that we eat. I say that all the time. I say, man, people don't understand, man, these diabetes, these cancers, the hypertension, obesity, all these is linked to what you're sticking in your mouth daily. Like I said, let me read them again. As a result, it said, we suffer from the cumulative effects over time and reap a harvest of pain, low energy, fatigue, depression, mental problems, sickness, disease, and ultimately death. It says, so you think you're not a drug food addict? Yeah, I know a lot of them. I ain't addicted to no food. I thought that way too. Say, what specific foods do you crave, love the most? Can you go a day without it? Okay. Can you go 1 week without eating it? 3 months? The drug foods that are the most poisonous to your body are the very ones you crave the most and consume the most. Americans are addicted to their drug foods and find the thought of change overwhelming. Further, the American diet is permeated with outright chemical drugs. So even if you don't take drugs, if you are eating any commercial supermarket food, including most so-called health food, you are unknowingly eating and are addicted to many hidden drugs. Any wonder we feel hopelessly attached, addicted to our drug food. This is true of the majority of coffee, / chocolate, / sugar, / alcohol, / cigarette junkies. Addicted to drug food, like addiction to outright drugs, can be so great that people are quite literally willing to die for them. And they often do just that. In spite of this dilemma, changing our habits is as simple as this. You can change if you want to. Working as a team, family members can assist each other in the disciplinary actions required from changing from drug food to whole food. Yes, temptations will sometimes overcome discipline. Just brush those drug crumbs from your grinning face and get back on track. Happy is the person who knows the art of starting again after each defeat. The rewards from eating right are worth the endeavor. And that's what I'm in now, man. Trying to eat right, you know what I'm saying? Because I look around now, I see folks dying, man. I see our elders suffering. Shit, I got hypertension. I'm on Alipine. I'm trying to get off that, and the only way I can get off that is think about getting the nutrition from the foods I eat. That's what that book that I just showed you talk about, being a nutritarian. You know, I done got away from the vegan, the vegetarian, because you could be a fat vegan. You could eat vegan junk food, and it's all about the nutrients and the minerals that's in the food, the phytochemicals that's in the food. And you can only get these from whole food, plant foods, and fruits. If you're eating processed food, dairy, and meat products every day, and you're not balancing that with whole foods, greens, beans, onions, berries, mushrooms, and seeds, call them G-bombs. If you're not balancing your diet with that, then you're not giving your body the proper nutrition that can overcome dis-ease. So you're going to stay on the medication, and then when you get used to that medication, it's going to have side effects that you're going to need some pills for that. It's just an ongoing cycle, man. So, you know, take a good look at the foods you like and get honest about whether or not you're addicted to them. And then do something about it, man. I just gave you some information to work with. It's about honesty, man, and doing the work to overcome. Because, man, shit, if you live in this construct, 9 times out of 10, man, this garbage we eating every day got them chemicals and shit in it, and that's what we addicted to. And that's why we got all this shit going on in our communities, because folk ain't eating right. And the minds ain't right. But, you know, I don't want to turn this into a rant. I just want to share that information with you. Big Hill. Peace. I'm out.